Feel confident about what they can do. If they can take care of themselves in certain areas, if they can do what they're interested in doing and not always be told what they're supposed to be doing, then that's going to be building their self-esteem.
And what about this idea, a lot of centers, and I know we've both worked at one in the past, had ideas where no blankets, no security objects, no things that might have emotional meaning for children are allowed in the classroom. Children have to put them in their cubbies, for example. So can you talk a little bit about how that's different here and what you've seen as some of the benefits of that?
Well, I strongly feel like if they need it, they need it. They should have it. I know that teachers are concerned about them being stolen, and not stolen, but kids wanting each other's toys. And there's sort of a difference between what is an emotional security thing and what is something they just picked up off the floor of the car and decided to bring in with them, you know. So there are times when we put things in their cubbies, but if it's theirs, besides they're learning to share through the whole thing too. You know, even if it's toys, they're learning that if they bring it in and somebody else would like to see it, that they can show somebody else too, you know. And when it's really a security something, when it's something a child really wants to carry around, I haven't seen other kids care very much at all.
And can you talk a little bit about this whole concept of sharing and what you feel is important for children to learn as far as sharing is concerned?
Well, if we're talking infants and toddlers, they just don't have the sharing concept yet. And if sharing is going to be a voluntary thing, if sharing is going to be something that they are deciding to share something, then they have to know that what they have is theirs. They have the right to it, to the possession of what that object is, before they can decide to let somebody else use it. So we use, most of our time, we are telling people to say, no, that's mine, I'm using that. Instead of, because sharing isn't real unless it's their idea. If we're telling them to share, it's not sharing.